Hi, this is Elvira from Scrappy Mania, and today I want to show you how to apply your quilling technique to some foam. I bought a lot of these foam sheets, and I especially bought it for my dies in order to make thickers. And so I bought a whole big pack. So then I decided, well, I saw a YouTube video, and it actually was a Spanish video, in where the lady showed you how to create apply some quilling technique to your foamies. So that's why I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so you're going to need some foamy, and you're going to cut 1/2 inch strips, as you can see here. And then you're also going to need some kind of ruler to cut your strips. You're going to need a blade to cut it. You're going to need some hot glue. Now, if you're doing this project with your kids, you want to buy the Elmer's glue. They do produce a glue that will glue foams together, these foamies. You are going to need some kind of needle nose plier to make the rounded edges here, and you're going to need a wire cutter. And these are dual purpose. They have, not only do they have the needle nose, they also have the flat area that you can flatten your wire out, and it also has the cutter, the wire cutter. So this is pretty good. And then I got this type of wire, and you're going to need 2 strips of 2 inches. So you just need to cut 2 inches worth of this wire. So there, I got my 2 inches, and I'll set that aside. First, I'm going to show you how to do this. So you're going to need to cut your strip. So I'm going to cut it 1/2 inch. And for the body, for the head, you're going to need 1 strip of 6 inches by 1/2 inch, which I'm going to cut right now. And this is actually 5 inches. So sorry, I made a mistake. Let's go ahead and cut. We can always use that for later. But we're going to need to cut 1/2 inch strips. And this one's going to be 6 inches. So I'm going to take this and cut it 6 inches. Okay? So that's one. That's for your head. For the body, you're going to need 3 strips of 3.5. So this is 1 strip. Let me go ahead and cut another. And that's why I love these cutting mats, because you really can measure it and you can square things out. And then there's another one. And you can pre-cut, if you're going to do this project for school, you can pre-cut a bunch of these strips already and then have it ready for your students. Now this is going to be 3.5. So cut 3.5. And I'll put all the measurements on the description area. And 3.5. Okay. So for the body, for the head, you need a strip that's 6 by 1.5, which is this one. You're going to need 3 strips for the body of 3.5 by 1/2 inch. So you need 3 of these. For the wings, for this wing, you're going to need 2 strips that measure 6 inches. So let me see if this is 6 inches. Nope. So let me cut. I was cutting a bunch of strips. I just want to make sure I get the one that I need. So this one needs 6 inches. Okay. 1 and then another 6 inch. So you need 2 6-inch strips. Okay. And then you're going to need 2 8-inch strips. So this is 8-inch and 8-inch. Okay. This is going to be, so this wing that you see here is the 8-inch one. This wing that you see here is the 6-inch one. This head is the 6" by 1/2 inch. And 1, 2, 3, those 3 bodies, the remainder is the 3.5 by 1/2 inch. So let me show you how to put it together. What we want to do, our bodies are little swirls or circles that you see there. So let me show you. You're going to take your, and this one didn't cut all the way straight. You're going to take your 3.5 by 1/2 inch strip, and you're just going to soften it up a little bit to create that curve. Okay, and when you roll it, it kind of softens it up and creates that curve. Now you're going to put a little bit of hot glue in the center, and then you're going to just roll it up. And you're just going to roll it like you did it in grade school. You're just creating little spirals. And then you're going to just put some more glue at the end, right there. Okay. So there's one. You're going to go ahead and do that to all your other pieces. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and swirl my other ones, and I shall be back. So I got all my pieces rolled up. This is the 6", 3.5, 3.5, and then 3.5. Now we're going to put them together. So notice that it ends on a little point right there. You're going to take your other circle, and you're going to match it together in order to kind of put the end of this swirl with the end of this swirl, and you're just going to put it together like this. So put a little glue on this end, a little glue on this end, and then just match it together and hold it. Let it set. And there, see how it's seamless? It just looks like the swirl started here and just continue on, and it looks seamless. Okay? You're going to do the same thing for these two. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to match the end with this end. Put it together. Hold it. Let it set. And there you have it. Okay. Now this head was probably smaller than 6". This is exactly 6". I think this was a smaller one. But that's okay. It'll work fine. But you want to make sure you use the 6" one. I was playing with a lot of these shapes, so I just took one that I already created. But you really want to work with the one that's 6". So now you're going to put a little bit of glue on here, and you're just going to put it together. Let it set. And before we finish, we're going to go ahead and create the antenna. So you're going to take your toothpick, and you're going to make a hole on each side. Like you see there. See, there's 2 holes. Then you're going to take your 2" wire, and you're going to start rolling it. And then you're going to take a flat plier, and you're just going to roll. And you can even bend it out. So see how that creates my little antenna? And then I'll just bend it out a little bit like that. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to just take your needle nose plier. You're going to start the roll. And I don't know how to you call this, since I don't really do jewelry, so I don't know. But you're just gonna make a little roll like that. I'm gonna make sure it's kind of the same size, and then that looks about the same. And it's gonna go, let's see, like that. It's gonna go like that. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go. Then you're gonna put a little bit of adhesive on the tips of your wire, and then you're gonna insert it in that hole. You're gonna take your second antenna, put a little bit of adhesive, and insert it in the hole. Okay, so there's your little cute little body. Now let's go ahead and do the wings. Okay, so now we're going to do the wing. So you are going to take yours. This is the 8-inch, the 8-inch by 1/2 inch. You're going to take this wing. You're going to soften it up, and then you're going to put a little bit of adhesive on the end, and then fold it and hold it. Okay. What you're creating is a loop like that. So actually you're creating that loop right there. Then you're going to take and measure at the 3-inch mark. Okay. I'm going to put some adhesive here at the 3-inch mark. I'm going to take the end and just glue it down. I'm going to put a little more adhesive at the end here. And then I'm going to bring that up like so. Then I'm going to take this piece and glue it right there. And I'll do a second wing so you see how I did it. There. Okay? And that creates your first wing. You're going to take the next one, do the same thing. You're going to roll it. And hold it. And this one I'm going to put a little more roll. I'm going to create a nice little roll. Okay. Then you're going to measure at the 3-inch mark. You're going to put a little bit of glue at that area, and that 3-inch mark. You're going to bring your ends to that end. You can see there. Then you're going to put a little bit of glue on the edge right there, and you're going to fold it over, hold it. Then you're going to bring this end to here. Put a little bit of glue, attach it there, and hold it. So now I have my 2 upper wings. Okay. We're going to do the same thing at the bottom. Now this time, instead of 3-inch, we're going to do it at 1.5 inch. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. And hold it. Okay, going to measure at the 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch. Put a little bit of glue here. Put a little bit of glue here. And then just going to bring this over here. Very simple to do. This is a very simple butterfly. Like I said, this is perfect for grade school or for your kids. If you want to have like an activity you want to do with them, this is a perfect little project for them. Okay. Do the same thing here. Gonna hold it. Okay, gonna measure 1.5. Put some glue here. Bring this over. Put a little bit of glue here. Close the loop. Then you're gonna fasten this at the end over here. Okay. So now see how beautiful our little butterflies are? It's starting to look. Now, we want to attach this end to this end. We do not want to place it this way because it doesn't look finished. And so we want to attach this end to this end. Okay? So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right at the edge and then put it together and hold it. And that creates one set of wings. I'm going to do the same thing here. Put a little bit of glue at the end. Take this one, put it together, and hold it. Okay, we're almost done. So there you have your 2 wings. Now you're going to take, and you're going to look for the one that doesn't have so much glue showing. Okay. You don't want to put too much glue. Now we're going to insert this. See how it like fits just perfectly between these two area, between between the beginning of the body. So this is the head, this is the body, and see how it fits just perfect right there. So that's where we're going to do. So we're going to put some adhesive just on the edges here and then push it in. Hold it. And see, that's just perfect right there. Going to do the same thing. We're going to put a little bit of glue on the edges. Not too much. Place it, push it in, hold it. Okay. And there's your butterfly. So then you can do whatever treatment you want to do. If you want to put some adhesive, some glitter glue like I have there, you can go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and put some in. I'm using some nail polish. I love using nail polish for my glitter glue. And I'm just going to put some nail polish on top. And it gives it that little shine, as well as putting a little bit of glitter. And there you have it. So just allow that to dry. So these are your sweet little butterflies. Now another thing that I was playing with, not only can you make butterflies, but I can use that same technique to create flowers. So this is another idea that I'm working on, just creating flowers using the butterfly, and see how you can create half a flower and then you can fill it up. So I think this one's going to take like 7 flowers, 7 wings. You can create flowers with that, or you can create a half a daisy as I have it there. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful and useful, and thank you for watching. Bye now.